It's why the Chinese don't have crack corners. You understand? It's why the Arabs will set up bodegas in our neighborhood and sell heroin out of it. Like, ain't it crazy to you? Like that Eric Garner died for selling loose cigarettes? But how many loosies do the Arabs sell us? You understand? I don't smoke no more, but I used to smoke cigarettes. I beat that demon. But I started smoking cigarettes at 12. Who do you think was selling me those cigarettes? It was Habibi.
I know you mean everything to Christ. That Christ means everything to me.
I called on the Lord. I said, man, that Father, this is real. Will you watch over them? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you call for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they will follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house shot they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
And our oppressor, not only did he strip us of our identity, he stripped us of our morals. We have a moral problem because it wouldn't matter how much dope came in on a military plane if we had enough integrity to not sell it to each other. You understand? Like, my brother's life needs to mean more to me than paying my rent. But, but we listen to Biggie Smalls and, you understand, we mad because, he was just, you understand, all his neighbors called the police on him while he was just trying to feed his daughter. Because Biggie's daughter needs to eat, so the rest of our children, the rest of our daughters need to die. And where do you think we learn that from? We learn that from our oppressor. We learn that from the devil in the earth. We learn that from these white people who walk around through Harlem so proud as they gentrified our community. You understand? When meanwhile, let me explain to you what we should have done. Give me Ezra 9 and 12. This is my favorite scripture. And you know why? Because we are the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. And the things that we teach, the things that I have learned under a man by the name of Commanding General Yohana is practicality. You understand? I learned universal and practical knowledge, and I'm going to teach you some universal and practical knowledge right now. I'm going to teach you something that every race of people on the earth knows, and it's why they're doing better than us. You understand? It's why the Chinese don't have crack corners. You understand? It's why the Arabs will set up bodegas in our neighborhood and sell heroin out of it. Like, ain't it crazy to you? Like that Eric Garner died for selling loose cigarettes? But how many loosies do the Arabs sell us? You understand? I don't smoke no more, but I used to smoke cigarettes. I beat that demon. But I started smoking cigarettes at 12. Who do you think was selling me those cigarettes? It was Habibi. You understand? Habibi was selling me those cigarettes. Do you think Habibi would sell an Arab 12-year-old cigarettes? Hell no. But they will do it to us. They'll do it to me and mine. Because they love their own first. You know what loving yourself own as a race is? Racism. And you know what the problem is? When we hear racism, we think of the hatred that they have shown us. You understand? When I'm not asking you to hate, I'm just asking you to love us first. Love each other first. That's the whole point. Isn't that what they do? And if you don't believe me, how many Chinese restaurants are inside of Harlem? How many black and Hispanics from the neighborhood work in those restaurants? How much money do they put back in the community? No, they take our dollar and they bring it right back to Chinatown. They don't put it back here. You understand? You know when they hire? I'll tell you when they hire. There's no Mexicans cooking Chinese food. It's that Chinese man, it's that Chinese woman in that dirty kitchen cooking cat, rat, and dog and selling it to us.
Right.
You understand? You think I'm lying? When you ever seen a Chinese delivery truck drop that food off? Never. They doing that under the shade of darkness. You ain't never see them drop them supplies off. You understand? Read what you got.
Ezra chapter 9, verse 12. Now therefore give not your daughters unto their sons.
I gotta break everybody's heart right now because I know we're in Babylon, and Babylon has taught us that we all need to hold hands and be one big giant rainbow. But you know what God says? If you have a daughter, you better never let her date a white man. Ever in life. Ever. She can't be like Serena Williams. Ever in life. Read.
Neither take their daughters unto your sons.
Now, black man, Hispanic man, I gotta break your heart too. You can't date a Kardashian. You understand? You date a Kardashian, let me tell you what happens. You end up like Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom almost OD'd in a whorehouse. Now, he dating a man. He dating a transgender. They done messed him up. You think that house is normal? You understand? Kylie Jenner's grandmother's his grandfather. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we really talking about here? Interracial dating is a sin. And if you think I'm tripping, here's what I want you to do, right? Like, let's say this sister right here was to date an Asian man and come home, that Chinese family would be looking at their son like dishonor. How dare you? How dare you bring one of these guys in home? That's what they gonna say. Because I see Chinese men walking with Chinese women, and if not, they get disowned by their family. I see Jewish men walking with Jewish women, and if not, they getting booted out of temples. You understand? I see East Indian men and East Indian women working together, smelling like B.O. and curry in every single damn America Runs on Dunkin' around here. And you know what's crazy? Remember earlier I said that they hate blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. Who do you think the #1 illegal immigrant is in America besides the white man? It's Asians. It's the East Indians. Have you ever seen a Dunkin' Donuts get raided by ICE agents? You ever see Chinese babies inside them cages? Why are they attacking the Mexicans? Maybe because the Mexicans are God's chosen people. You understand? Why you see Jamaicans and Haitian babies inside them cages? Maybe because the Jamaicans and Haitians who come over here illegally are really God's chosen people. Maybe every race hates us because we're really God's chosen people. And you know what the Bible said? The Bible said we shouldn't give our sons onto their daughters, nor take their daughters onto our sons. You understand? And now let me tell you why. Let me show you how this is an economic plan that God set up for us. Read.
Nor seek their peace.
Nor seek their what?
Peace.
You know what we do? We try to seek the white man's peace, and as a result, we have lost his respect. You understand? Like, I told you earlier, Eric Garner got put in a chokehold. For what? For selling loose cigarettes. And then I said, Habibi at the corner store be selling us loosies. You ever see him get choked out? Never. Because if you oppress the Arabs, they go in jihad. They strapping a bomb to themselves and blowing up the mall. Now, I'm not telling you that's what we got to do. You know what we got to do? We got to stop smoking. We got to stop selling drugs to each other. Black man, if we stop loving hoes, our women will stop being them. You know why strip clubs stay open? Because we keep going. If you don't go to a business, it fails. And then them sisters would be on satellite 2 and 3, walking around, and ain't no dollars making it rain from the sky. And they would say, I actually should go back to school. Maybe I should get a degree. Maybe that's what I should do. But you know what the problem is? We go on their Instagram, as soon as we see somebody in a thong, we hit the like button. If every man for 24 hours didn't like a 304's pictures, they would commit suicide. But you know what we do? We turn around, we just want to like all these pictures. We want to fuel the fire. Why don't you have some self-control? You understand? Why don't you turn around and why don't you control your hormones? Read.
Nor seek their peace or their wealth.
Or their what?
Wealth.
Or their what?
Wealth.
You know what we wanted? Let me explain something to you. How many black universities opened up before before integration? Anybody know? 190. How many black universities opened up since integration? 0. We've been hearing about Dr. Umar's school for 5 years. It ain't never coming. Where's it at? Where's Dr. Umar's school? Anybody know? Where the money at? Where'd the money go? Follow the paper trail. Where's it at? We sought their peace, we sought their wealth, and as a result, we lost ours. Read.
Forever, that ye may be strong.
That we may be what?
Strong.
That we may be what?
Strong.
When we stick together, we're strong.
That's right.
And I told you that this would be an economic plan. Let's go back to Serena Williams. How much racism did Serena Williams have to face? How many reporters, you understand, did her father have to fend off who was trying to break that young girl's spirit while she was trying to be one of the best athletes in the world? For her to date a white man and carry a white seed. Now all them hundreds of millions of dollars that Serena Williams has accumulated, you think that's coming back to the hood? You think that's coming back to black people? Nah. Let me tell you where that's going. Right back in the white man's pocket. You understand? How are we going to have an inheritance if we keep giving it away to another people? How could we keep Harlem if we keep letting everyone else come and open up businesses here? We can't. But you know what we'll do? We'll make the East Indian rich. We'll make the Chinese man rich. We'll make the white man rich. And we'll continue to beg for WIC to get some Similac for our babies. And they will continue to make us feel bad for it. And they will continue to say that we're just welfare babies and microwave babies when we're God's chosen people. When we're the greatest people that's on the face of the earth.